do something as quick as possible, because this alone, like a country like Nigeria, can be doomed. Nigeria doomed because of this kind of a thing. That hoping on crude oil and crude oil and crude oil alone. They are going to begin to beg and say, oh, we thought that this crude oil is something. So people investing their money and moving to crude oil for one thing or the other. This is the time you have to do whatever you want to do as quick as possible, because in the realm of the spirit, there's going to be what's called rejection of what's called diesels, what's called the petrol, and all of that is going to be a thing of the past, and the people will no longer pay attention to that anymore, because it is going to be also a kind of a ban. It's going to be like a ban. And so countries like Nigeria that are still on the automobile of petrol and all of that, very soon there's going to be what's called a ban internationally. And this is going to affect the country and doom countries like Nigeria. So they should do it as quick as possible and get things right. Get things right. Because if you lose this opportunity of trying to put things in place, you will now begin to look for it, and it may be very far away. The Lord doesn't want us to be frustrated. The Lord doesn't want us to be abandoned. The Lord is interested in everything we do. And God wants progress, and God wants us to succeed. God wants us to stay on the top. But when things are not going the right way they ought to go, God is never ever happy. God is never ever happy. And so something needs to be done as quick as possible, and that settles that. And a lot of people now are talking to major prophet of God and praying and saying, major prophet of God, this is election coming. We need to pray, because the importance of this prayer and the importance of this issue is something that people must pay very much attention to. Rakatoski bradila gantokosa men de gelebron de govos sikalatika radala man tekerekus kashatala rabade gebrologo zingara de lebruski tayaba ribiti rabatarabada lamo shakatabara marakatoski bradila groskolfa ribambra bakatoro swakatara bradila Greske tekerebo shandala barabara. Margidin grasko toprole grati gradala. Rakotoshe katapradege. Zekita la grondo goprosi katala bragadi. Maradoko prodigla tonko prolia la grodosh. Azita kala kruske tekebe. Prala gronske te makata. Rabakatara dabakatara. Rabakatara brakatoruski dalla grondea. Riprakatuski dalla grande ko taski shama. Rabande krono sikatara budia arataka rakatara da la brondija en kalatoko prodigra deregoto. We must continue in prayers. The essence of the prayer is that God knows everything and God knows what to do. When God is at work, everything will settle spiritually and physically. When God steps into action, He knows how to remedy the situation. He knows how to make things all right. He knows how to cause the light to shine and darkness now become an issue of a thing of the past. We are praying the light must shine and darkness must disappear. People of God must pray and continue to trust the Lord. The enemy has a big plan, but the Lord has a better plan. The plan of God and the plan of our Creator is the best for us. And this is what's called the perfect will of God. Them concentrating on the perfect will of God. The perfect will of God is what is surely going to be. Because when it is the perfect will of God, testimonies will flow and the will of God will surely come to pass. So people should pray, because the enemy has a bad plan, but God has a better plan. And they say that my plan towards you is of good and not of evil. So God is interested in the betterment of His people, but the enemy is busy fighting and looking for loopholes on how to pull the people of God down. But God will surely give us victory. We must pray and continue to pray. The light must shine. The light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. The light must shine. The light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. The light must shine. The light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. The light must shine. Light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. The light must shine. The light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. That light must shine. Light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, light of God must shine. That light must shine. Light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, light of God must shine. That light must shine, oh. Light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, light of God must shine. That light must shine. Light of God must shine, oh. No matter what the devil do, light of God must shine. The light must shine. The light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. The light must shine, the light of God must shine, oh. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. Ihe Chineke gacha. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. Light, 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 light. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. The light must shine. The light of God must shine. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. Wherever you are, the Lord spread His banner over you. His banner over His people. The light must shine, oh. Light of God must shine, oh. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. The light of God, oh, must remain to shine, oh. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. Ihe Chineke ga-acharịrị. No matter what the devil do, the light of God must shine. His banner over us is love. 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 His banner over us. His banner over us. His banner over us is love. His banner over us. His banner over us. His banner over us is love. God bless you all. Wherever you're watching this broadcast, I have a special announcement for you and the prophetic of what the Lord is showing in this service. His banner over us. His banner over us. His banner over us is love. His banner over us. His banner over us. His banner over us is love. His banner over us. His banner over us. His banner over us is love. His banner over us. His banner over us. His banner over us is love. Wherever you are, you and your household, I have a special prayer for you. If you are in Nigeria, if you are abroad, anywhere you are, I have a prayer for you. Banner over us, His banner over us, His banner over us is love. His banner over us, His banner over us, His banner over us is love. His banner over us, His banner over us, His banner over us is love. His banner over us, His banner over us, His banner over us is love. His banner over us, the banner of Jehovah, over us is Lord. The banner of Jehovah, the banner of Ancient of Days, His banner over us is Lord. Wherever we see ourselves, with the banner of the Lord, the banner over us is Lord. The banner over us, the banner over us, the banner over us is Lord. His banner over us, His banner over us, His banner over us is Lord. The banner of Jehovah, the banner of Jehovah, the banner of Jehovah is Lord. His banner over us, His banner over us, His banner over us is Lord. His banner over us, His banner over us is Lord. The banner over us is Lord. The banner of Jehovah, the banner of Ancient of Days, the banner over us is Lord. His banner over us, His banner over us, His banner over us is Lord.